As my thinking deepens during this election, I've realized that the primary engine of our problem in Ontario is high taxes. Big government and high taxes actually cause poverty. So the NDP says we've got to raise wages and benefits. But taxes, or government shown here, is 40% of the entire economy as represented by this piece of paper. The 60% on the left is the producers. Now take the 40% out of the producers and you find that the remaining 20% represents the actual cost of producing the cars or toothbrushes or whatever. But people have to pay the whole 60% to cover the taxes, which explains why the growth of taxes percolates through the economy as inflation. Therefore, the NDP and the poverty activists have it exactly backwards. The benefits they demanded and got over 40 years drove the prices so high their benefits could not keep up. It's a spiral. The poor can't win. To the poor it makes no difference higher wages or lower prices. But to the exporter it makes a great difference. Higher taxes and wages equals higher prices, equals lost business, equals lost jobs, 150,000 of them, which means recession. Do not make the mistake of blaming the dollar for this. The dollar is only at par. It's high taxes that make our exports too expensive. And we now see people shopping in the U.S. So big government is the enemy of the worker and the poor, not its friend, despite 40 years of promises and programs. The poor can never catch up. Only the bureaucrat wins. The other major consequence of high prices is its effect on young Canadians. Graduating with high debt and poor prospects, unwilling to marry and have children that are now too much trouble. Discouraged families fail, children neglected or shuffled off to daycare, sports and music programs beyond reach. Kids take refuge in shooting drugs or shooting people. So our whole culture is fading for want of live babies and responsible families. 2 or 3 million babies alone aborted out of existence, not to mention birth control. So who will pay for all this health care in nursing homes? Trudeau lied when he made health care the carrot that pulls the taxpayer donkey along. Thus weakened, we enter a time where religious hatreds gather without, and the religious pot is stirred within. Nukes from Russia fly overhead, and the U.S. is hated by too many of us. Canada will be a vulnerable country in a few years, ripe for turmoil and final perversion from its old values of strength, fairness, and loyalty. Its institutions now trashed, legal pillars smashed, economy bashed. Only the Family Coalition Party has any clue what the problem is. Please vote Bob Innes, Family Coalition, and vote for MMP. Probably our only hope to get anywhere this election. Thank you.